but if you can just imagine a river that has what LivingWorks calls contributaries. So suicidal thinking, the challenge around suicide is that rarely is suicide about just one thing. That's part of the danger of correlating depression and suicide, is that suicide is a complex matrix of genetic predisposition, family systems, mental health condition, sort of resilience and how resilience has been developed, or the lack thereof, life situations that are going on, all of those things. Multiple contributaries. And all of them converge at this spot where at some point a person allows suicide to enter their thinking as an option. What Fay would say is that he says, I remember the day that suicide entered my thinking. It scared me a little. It came into my head and I thought, well, I could just kill myself. And then I thought, wow, that was weird. I don't want to think that, and shot it right back out. And then the next time it came in and stayed there longer. And he says, I had a list of probably 10 things that I could do to get myself out of the mess I was in, out of the tangle. But suicide was just at the bottom of the list. And it was a way of saying, if nothing else works, I'm not so trapped that I have no options, at least I can kill myself. But as he worked through, as days went along and he floated down the river of suicidal thinking, he said that list got shorter and shorter because I had fewer and fewer options until it turned out that suicide was the only thing left on the list. So as a person is in the river of suicidal thinking, they enter it maybe as a offhanded thought, then it goes away. They float down the river longer. They think about it more. They float down the river further. It's getting more and more embedded in their thinking. And LivingWorks says that as a person floats down the river of suicidal thinking, that person is continuing to feel ambivalence. There's a part of them that wants to live, and a part of them that can't imagine living with the pain that they're in. And so they go back and forth, back and forth. Is there another way? There's no other way. Maybe there's another way. Is it there? It feels hopeless. Maybe there's hope. Back and forth, back and forth. And so suicide intervention work is about becoming a rock in that river that can catch a person as they're floating down that river.